which appeared massive to us. And there were 4 classrooms. And what I remember was an awful lot of children, and there was a boy side and a girl side. We didn't have that in Boolia. We all just played together. So there was a big wall down the middle, and the girls couldn't go over the boys' side, and the boys couldn't go over the girls' side. And I remember the first day I went there, and I was due to go into first class, but because I was so young, and Mammy was teaching first class, because I was so young, I had to go back down to, I think, senior infants or something. And I can remember sitting at the top of the classroom. I cried all day. I've since discovered we were known as the crying Hodginses, because I think we all cried the first day we were there. But I had a different teacher, Mrs. Dwyer, who was a lovely woman actually. But I can remember sitting up at the top of the classroom beside the stove. It was an oil stove, and I just cried for the day. Because it was overwhelming, because the school was so big, there were so many people there, and you know, we really would prefer to go back to Boolia. And I know that Mammy found it a big adjustment as well, coming from a 2-teacher school to a 4-teacher school. But we obviously got used to it, and we stayed there. And Mammy played the organ in Duniry as well, in the church. And I you know, she kind of said that it helped get the job if you could play the organ. Do you know what I mean? Which is funny, I suppose. You mightn't have thought that was a skill that you might have needed for teaching in the school, but she played the organ in the church in Duniry. And there was, at the time, there was 6 in the family, and then there was 10 of us in total later. And we were in the choir in Duniry for all events: benediction, Sodality Sunday, you know, Christmas. We didn't come to Mass in Abbey. We were always in Duniry, because if no one turned up, she still had a few, but there was 5 girls and 1 boy. So she still had a choir, the makings of a choir anyway. And I can remember being down there, especially Christmas morning, when you wanted to stay at home first of all, and because to see, you know, play with your toys or whatever, but we'd be down in Duniry singing in the choir.